that will help solve this, because you don't compartmentalize life like that, where Islam is perfect in itself. So we try to have a semblance of a perfect system where all is in balance. Do you think that can be a way out?
Indeed, that has always been part of what the ulama of the past, and I'm sure today, would and need to advocate. Why? Because our educational system has always been built on having the balance, particularly in the Sunni tradition, of the so-called religious sciences, the mankulat, and the so-called ma'kulat, the rational sciences. Now, look at the examples of the great Hujjatul Islam, the great famous scholar of Imam al-Ghazali, for example. He was one of those scholars who advocated the teaching in the madrasas, in the schools where we normally associate with the study of religion only, where he introduced into the syllabus the study of astronomy, logic, basically the speculative sciences. One needs the balance between akal and naqal, scripture and reason.
I have to go for the last commercial break, but once we are back, since you mentioned Imam al-Ghazali, I would like to go back to your doctoral thesis on the Madnun corpus, for example, if I pronounce that right, attributed to the Islam greatest theologian al-Ghazali. That's what's written here. So we'll try to discuss that in very few minutes left. We'll catch you after this short break.
Citi 128 baru, transformasi generasi terkini.
Ahad ini temu janji bersama pengacara Azan Izhar.
Macam mana perbezaan menulis untuk radio, pentas dan sekarang dalam blog?
Orang baca mungkin di rumah tu sambil pakai t-shirt, kain plekat, seluar pendek. Penulisan itu harus santai. Di blog dengan tulisan saya yang dalam surat khabar itu jauh berbeza. Kalau kita bercakap seorang orang politik ini, kita hanya melihat di luaran. Bukan semua orang ada kemampuan untuk menjadi orang politik, dan saya tidak fikir saya ada kualiti untuk jadi orang politik.
Temu janji 9 malam di Astro Awani, berita segenap dimensi.
You're still watching Sudut Pandang, and I'm still here with Dr. Muhammad Afifi al-Akiti, a scholar in Oxford, and we don't have much time left, so I'm just going to ask this last question for this vlog, because I'm sure you're going to have a lengthy explanation for me. We have always wondered, why is it that after hundreds of years we can't get an Ibn Sina of the modern time? We cannot get Al-Biruni or Al-Khawarizmi. Of course, Imam al-Ghazali, for example, is a great scholar himself, but you have studied the Madnun corpus, for example. Can you link us back to greatness, and from there put it out for us in simple forms that me and maybe the audience out there can share what has been missing and what can we take from there moving forward?
Well, I think I want to share with you here one of the most favorite du'as of Imam al-Ghazali and his secret to success, really. Allahumma arina al-ashya'a kama hiya. Oh Allah, show us things as they are. Now, this is indeed one of our key secrets to success. That the early Imams, including other scientists such as Ibn Sina, Ibn Rushd and others, they held on to that dictum so highly that they want to, when they investigate whatever that thing might be, that they will investigate it as it is. Now, this is something which in Imam al-Ghazali's lifetime, for example, where he advocated the importance for the ulama here to engage with the scientific tradition. And he was indeed one of the first traditional Sunni alim to say that it is it has to be a communal duty, a public duty for the authorities in religion, in this case the ulama, to at least be aware of the issues involved. And in order to have this greatness, one has to